All right, everybody. Hey, John Shope just called me in from Dirty Bird Concepts. He couldn't help it, man. He got put in prison last night for a couple of nights for being so cool at building bikes. You know, people get mad at that shit. It's called collusion. It's called motorcycle collusion, and he's really good at colluding there. So, you know, I got him out, though. We bailed him out. You know, BIC bailed him out, so we're good. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. So how's that back surgery?
You know what? It's good. They took out a bunch of stuff, and I'm good. I did a couple days of physical therapy, and I'm all right. I think I'm good.
Well, folks, you might have seen...
I'm going to change my name to Goodtime Johnny.
That sounds good. Goodtime Charlie and Goodtime Johnny. Boy, we better not go out together. We'll get in a lot of trouble. But, hey, so folks... let me tell you, John, Dirty Bird Concepts, I'm sure you might have seen him on the History Channel whipping everybody's butts and all and around at the rallies. But this guy, he's the epitome of someone that just took an idea and really perfected it. Because let me tell you, the motorcycle industry is a hard industry. It's like show business. It's a tough industry to make a buck. And John's worked with Indian and all kind of folks out there, and of course he's a movie star in our movie too and everything. But hey, can you tell us a little bit on how this all started for you? How did you first get into, you know, wanting to be into motorcycles and everything?
My dad was in an outlaw motorcycle club, and it was just I just grew up around bikes and dirt bikes, and it was the only thing I knew how to do. But I started building some bikes for myself, and as soon as I get them done, I wanted to do something else. I'd sell them, and all of a sudden people started coming to me saying, hey, build me a bike, and it kind of just went from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bagger thing, we got that going right when the economy fell. That was pretty cool. We're just always on to something else. But,
well, you're in the magazines all the time, and you're an easy rider right now, right?
Yeah, we got a bike on the cover, one of those Dirty Tails. You go to our website and check it out, Dirty Bird Concepts. You can look at those bikes. They're pretty cool. They ride really good. It's just something new, you know. Some people are into bobbers, some are into the big baggers, some are into, you know, this is just another style that a lot of people are getting into.
Well, I tell you what, man, I dig all the custom parts that you make for a lot of the bikes, and Indian too. A lot of the stuff that you create, it's like artwork, man. I mean, it really does look nice on a motorcycle.
Right. So there's something else too that just we haven't signed contracts yet, but we've got a deal with Richard Rollins, and we've been working on it for a while, but we're getting ready to start filming in February. We're going to announce some things at Fair Jackson, and
cool.
Pretty excited about it. That's it right there. But yeah, it's as soon as everything's in place, and I can talk about it some more. But you know what's weird is it's gonna air on Facebook Watch. We're doing 6 30-minute episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, so the days of getting a show going into Discovery and pitching a show is over. I mean, I went in with Richard Rollins sitting next to me, telling him,
right.
I mean, it just no, yes, no. So we're going in a different way. We're gonna throw this up on Facebook Watch and.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, I'm a firm believer in all this stuff because my radio show, you know, it's kicking ass. It's on, you know, on the internet, and we're on Chopper Town right now, and they almost got 3 million people on their page. You got what, 350,000? Between all of us, we got our own TV network. I mean, and the Facebook Watch and all the links and everything. And so the technology now has made it to where people like you can come and put some stuff on that you don't have a guy that don't really ride telling you how to do a show. You know, I mean, that's how this movie, these movies that we're doing, Rebel on the Highway and the new one that you're going to be in, The Rough Boys, because we're doing them. You know, it's people are really digging that, you know, we got real people, not actors, and, you know, the whole thing. And look, man, if John Shope puts a show on, it's going to be good because he knows what he's doing. I mean, he's the one building the bikes, not some guy on the Discovery Channel, you know, and that's the deal.
So what we're doing is we're going to blow it up where there's just tons of people everywhere watching it. As soon as that happens, Discovery's like, all right, let's go. You know.
Yeah.
That's just a different approach, and the people that I have working with me are just some super powerful people in Hollywood, you know, with reality TV, and
right.
I mean they're just scratching their heads. So we're gonna run this in hard. I'll be posting things and let you know too. We're really excited about it.
Well, we'll put it on everything, man. Like I said, I really want to thank the people at Chopper Town for letting me be able to come on their Facebook page and show, you know, a bunch of cool stuff and like we're doing right now. I mean, you know, it ain't like we're in some Hollywood place and you came in and we got the two chairs. I mean, you're sitting on your couch, I'm sitting on my couch. I got the phone on, and but we're talking about real stuff, you know, real motorcycle stuff. And you know, the economy is coming up, so I mean, everybody's you know, looks like things are going good for a lot of folks right now. Even my band, I mean, I'm getting my money back that I used to get paid back in the, I mean, you know, I got the Easy Rider show I'm playing in January. I got, you know, the Redwood Run. A lot of cool stuff's happening right now. So what do you think? The economy's doing good or what?
Yeah, it seems good. I was supposed to be on the Easy Rider tour, and all I asked was that they come get my bike and my stuff, and they bring it back when it's over. And they didn't. They were too cheap to do that.
Wow,
I mean,
that ain't right.
Any hotel rooms. I was going to take care of the. You know, they wanted me. Yappy's not doing it this year, so they wanted me to go back on the tour, and I just, man, I can't foot all those bills.
No.
I mean, do I have no value?
Well, no. The thing is, John, is the magazine thing is pretty much, man. You know, what Easy Rider used to be, what, 100,000 subscribers, or now they're down to 30. You know, the magazines.
I get it.
I mean, that's why. Look, man, we're online right now. Chopper Town has 3 million people on their Facebook page. We got I mean, everything has changed, man. You know, people ain't into. I mean, it sucks. I mean, because I love to open up a magazine, and you know, when we were kids, we opened them up. The Dave Mann artwork, all the cool choppers.
Oh, yeah.
But now you can just go online, man. You know, even school. I'm saying school's obsolete because you could be sitting in class, little Johnny JoJo, and the teacher's writing stuff on the board about the Civil War, and you can go, hold on, teach, Google Civil War, Battle of Gettysburg. Okay, look, I got it right here on my phone. I'm out of here. I mean, you know, everything is right here in the palm of your hand, you know, and it changed our whole society, changed the world, man. And, you know, it changed everything. So
yeah, a lot of things changing, but yeah, we'll
hey, so
we change with it or fall behind.
Nah, man, you've always been on top of the game. That's what I admire about you, John. You know, like even when the economy was bad, you still hung in there and figured out how to make some money. You know, so there's a lot of guys that had motorcycle shops that are no longer with us in that field.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you know some of them.
It's one of the toughest industries to make it in, I'll tell you that.
Well, yeah.
All the talent in the world or all the money. Look at that ass kicker guy came in and blew $6 million trying to be a hero or feed his ego and just folded up, tucked his tail, and
wow. I didn't know about that. Tell me a little more about that. What happened?
Yeah, so I got him on that History Channel show. We were buddies or whatever, and you know, I don't know, he couldn't do it. He had some pretty good people. He didn't know anything. You know what I think his biggest problem was? He didn't know anything about motorcycles. He tried to hire people that knew, and you know, you get steered down the wrong road all the time. You need to know what looks good. If you're going to design some pipes or bags or whatever, you have someone else tell you this is going to make it. And you're like, and you know, you believe them, you spend the money, and I mean, you have to know, you have to push it. You can't be just some rich guy that shows up and blows a bunch of dough. I mean, it just you've seen that guy. He blew millions and millions. You know, that has to be a record.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just like.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of him. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude, you got it. Like me and you. I mean, we come up the hard way. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I mean, your story and my story is a lot alike. We're kind of like the blues guys. And I mean, you know, we've been through a lot of hardship, a lot of stuff, and came out of it and used it to our advantage. I mean, you know, I can go on both sides of the fence. I can go hang out like you. I can go hang out with the club guys. I can go hang out with the bike guys. I can, you know, Michael Lichter. I mean, you know, that's what makes it so cool. But so where do you think the industry is going to be at in another 5 years from now?
Well, I mean, I think, like, for a while, the bagger thing just took off.
Yeah.
Just took off and controlled everything. Everything else died. Well, now I see there's some little bobber pocket. There's a Dinah pocket. There's a bagger pocket, or whatever you want to call it. You know, following. There's the dirty tails. You know, the soft tails that are all tricked out. You know, there's always been the cholo bikes with the fishtails and the beach bars. You know, that's.
Well, the cholo bike should be doing good right now because of the Mayans, the TV show.
Yeah, but that's show, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Stock bikes with fishtails on them. I mean, yeah, it's definitely probably helping, but I was kind of disappointed with that show.
They should have let you do the bikes for that show.
Well, you know what's funny is Emilio. I talked to Emilio, and I tried to get him to get me to supply some bikes or let the president or whatever ride nasty bikes with the white walls, and it never happened. I mean, I got right in there, and when I heard that they were gonna you know, film again, and believe me, I was on that, very hopeful, and they didn't see it.
Yeah, well, you know, I never liked the first Sons of Anarchy. I didn't. I mean, it was not my cup of tea. But DL called me up, you know, and he goes, "Hey, Charlie," he goes, "Why don't you let me put one of your songs in?" I think it was the third series or whatever. I forget, but. And I go, man, I don't know if I want my songs in there. You know, I'm always on the radio talking that, you know. And he goes, man, it's just TV, man. He goes. So he brought my song over to him, and they put it in, right? And I didn't think nothing of it until the royalty check came, and it was like $5,000. I went, what? You know, I mean, just by having one song in there. So I can imagine if you put your bike. I mean, I just had one song and I got a big old fat, and I'm still getting royalty checks because it's on Netflix or whatever, you know, for that one song. So I'm thinking, boy, if you'd have got your bikes on something like that, I'm sure the money would have been rolling in.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm really proud of what we've done, man. I mean, Psychosource Magazine's doing a big story on us on the next issue.
Good.
Yeah, man. We're gonna be on Shop Stop tonight or something like with Ken and Chris, and you know, Dave Nichols did a big article, and man, Dave Nichols is a hell of a director. Okay, we finally got our, you know, we built the first motorcycle and it just barely got us down the road, and everybody liked it because they seen we built it. You know, I'm talking about the movie, and this second movie though. I mean, we got the director, we got better camera people. I mean, the guy that's filming the movie, his dad worked on the Easy Rider movie with Peter Fonda and all of them, so he knows his shit. And Dave Nichols is a hell of a director, man. He went in there, and he was working with kids, you know, because the first scenes was all the kids, right? And he pulled that shit off.
You know, not to interrupt you, but Roger, up in Reno, he was around. You know, he had that gold bike up there. You know, that crazy gold bike.
Yeah.
He watched that filming and that stuff, and he told me he was very impressed.
You talking about Norm, right? Norman,
sorry.
Yeah, the gold miner dude. Yeah, dude, he came in as a sponsor.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is a good guy, man. And you know what? We're gonna put that bike and him in the race scene. You know, when we do the cameo appearances with everybody. And but yeah, man, we pulled it off. I mean, I was really worried because if we couldn't pull off the kid thing, the rest of the movie ain't gonna look right. You know, because that had to be real. That had to be And the kid that played me looks like me, plays guitar. The kid that plays Charlie Musselwhite, I mean, he even did the eyebrow. I mean, he really studied Charlie Musselwhite, and he can play the harmonica. So we actually went to a jam at this little bar up here at the house after we were done, and those guys sat in with my band, and it was explosive, man. I mean, it sounded really good, you know. So we got some cool stuff going on, you know. And Mondo and them are building that bike, and we're going to be going over there, and Chopper Town's going to let us film that. So we're going to be showing the bike being built with S&S Motors and Paco and all those guys. And it's kind of cool somebody can win a $30,000 custom motorcycle from watching the next movie.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a great idea.
Yeah, and you got a cool part, man. You and Hippie Brad, you guys, you guys with with Woody and stuff. So it's pretty cool. You guys got some good parts. We're still auditioning the girls. We're going to be auditioning over at the Easy Rider show, and we need 3 girls too.
Even when you get the girls already, just keep having auditions.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, we need a blonde and two brunettes and a blonde. So
and just tell them, well, you guys didn't quite make it.
Yeah, the casting couch, huh?
yeah. Casting, just keep interviewing.
The biker casting couch.
Fortune might come your way.
Yeah. So hey man, so you're over in Arizona, and now the weather gets really hot in the summertime over there. So you guys don't really ride.
It's 70 today.
Yeah. Well, wintertime is like summertime over. But I mean, summertime. You guys, what? The pavement's got to be what? 110 degrees, 130.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just stay in the air conditioning.
I don't blame you, man. So I was showing the movie in Russia when I was over there, right? And they were all sitting down, and the scene came up where you put the fuel in your bike, and you pop the wheelie, right? And all them, and Russians don't really laugh a lot. They don't have that sense of humor kind of thing going for them. They're like Germans.
Yeah.
They started laughing. They were laughing their ass off. And then when you blew yourself up, I mean, that was the only part of the movie where they just went crazy laughing. I mean, they were laughing, right? And people still ask me like, man, how's he pull up on that bike, man? That's unbelievable. And I don't tell them that we speeded up the film a little bit, they go, son of a bitch, how did he do that? So pretty cool stuff, man. And, like I said, when I asked you to be in a movie, folks, talk about a guy that is like us, he ain't no got to have the, the green M&Ms taken out and all that shit. He invited us to his shop. He had his Rolls Royce. I mean, he went all there, man, to help us do this movie, and and didn't ask us for. I mean, he was just. He burnt my leg and shit, caught my leg on fire. I knew I was gonna be good friends with John when I walked into his shop and he burnt my leg. When he set me on fire.
I had to test you out.
No, did I pass the test?
Yeah, you passed it. But hey, thank you guys for listening to us.
All right.
I'm going in for this stupid appointment here. They're gonna stick long needles in my back.
Dude, we love you, man. And everybody go to Dirty Bird Concepts, John Shope's. Go to his Facebook page, like the page. Go to his website, check out all the cool stuff, and we'll get you back on the show again.
Get ready for a show on Facebook Watch. I'll have you guys post it up. It's got a bunch of car flipping too. Us finding these old muscle cars, pulling them out of bushes, and then some bikes and just some fun shit. Maybe I can light you on fire again, Charlie.
I'm ready, man. Shit. I mean, let's do both legs this time so I can run eat double the. We love you, John. And I'll see you in April and May when we start filming for the Rough Boys. Okay.
All right, you guys. Everybody have a great day.
All right, man. See you later. All right. So, all right. Well, that was John Shope from Dirty Bird Concept. And, man, what a great guy that guy is. Okay, he's the real deal. Okay, he's an OG bike builder. He ain't just one of them plastic dudes. Okay, he's got a shop in Arizona and Dirty Bird Concepts, John Shope. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you folks know who he is. I mean, he's been on the History Channel and all that. He's just a really cool guy. Okay, and like I said, he already proved that he's one of us. And he's in the movie Rebel on the Highway, where we blow up his shop. Okay, he's got the Dirty Bird feed fuel that we need for the race. It's a great movie. You got to check it out, rebelonthehighway.com. All right, so we're also live on BIC Underground Radio. Is everything working good on the radio show here? So I just found out today's Thursday, not Wednesday. Okay, I was going to say Wacky Wednesday, but it's Thursday, so. All right, so anyway, yeah, if you don't know about our radio show, it's bicradio.com. You can download the apps on your Android or your iPhone. We have a chat room, 24/7 music. We have a bunch of cool DJs. Our morning DJ is Grot, the Hoggerosa, the hog farm. He's got a unique story. Back in the day, Harley Davidson sued him and his wife because of the name Hog Farm. And Harley thought they kind of had a monopoly on that. So he went to court against the giant. It was David and Goliath kind of thing. And he won. They won. They get the call. They still got the call. I mean, a lot of money involved. They had to get rid of some motorcycles and everything. But they beat Harley Davidson. And it's called the Hog Farm still. And he's got a big chunk of property outside of Buffalo, New York. And it's called the Hoggerosa. Okay? And they have old school motorcycle rallies and all kind of. I went out there and played at it, and we filmed out there too. Grot's also in the movie Rebel on the Highway. So and he's our morning DJ. So and he plays a lot of old school stuff, and then of course I come on from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. After me comes Rock and Roll from Chicago. And later on in the day is Reener Dog. You know, he comes on. So anyway, I'm Goodtime Charlie, and this is the BIC Underground Radio, and we're on Chopper Town right now, which is pretty cool. And John called a little late, so I came back on. And he called and said, I thought you were supposed to call me this morning and tell me. I go, no, you said the nighttime. So I text him at night. But anyway, yeah, man, I tell you, he got a whole back operation, and you know, he's going in to get injections right now. But if you guys dig what we're doing here, and you like, you know, me to come on more on the mornings, Chopper Town, I always have some pretty cool guests, you know, that come on, and it's just simple. You know, I got a phone here. I turn the speaker on, and you right here next to the phone. I got my DJ stuff right here, and got my little spot, and that's how it is, you know. So you can't see the person, but you can hear them, and we talk about the real stuff, you know. It ain't you know, scripted or anything like that. So, and we were talking about tonight. I'm going to be on Shop Stop. I think it's called Shop Stop with Chris Collins and Ken Kate, Cycle Source Magazine. Cycle Source Magazine is one of the premier magazines. I mean, to me, it's the top magazine right now. I mean, it's really, they really got it going on. You know. Anyway, they also, next issue is going to have a big article about our movie Rebel on the Highway. And so we're looking forward to, you know, doing some cool stuff with Cycle Source Magazine and Chris. So pretty cool. So anyway, yeah. So it's almost 8 o'clock in the morning over here in Northern California. I'm coming to you from the foothills of the Sierra Mountains. And, you know, beautiful day today up here in Northern California. Now, I'm sure some of you people heard about the campfire. We actually had some of our friends that were in that fire. Matter of fact, I had hippie Brad who rode his motorcycle out and barely got out alive. And so we've been doing GoFundMe pages, raising money and stuff for all the folks out here. I mean, fires are really bad once they hit up here in the mountains. I mean, they just overwhelm everything. So anyway, it is close to Christmas, and you know, everybody out there, download Chopper Town. Chopper Town's got some great videos, some really cool stuff, you know, and man, you know, great Christmas stuff. And while you're at it, you know, if you want to just old school, we have Blu-rays and DVDs of our movie Rebel on the Highway. You can go to rebelonthehighway.com and, you know, stocking stuffers. I mean, you got the patches, the movies, and like I said, this soundtrack is unbelievable. Look, you know, the soundtrack is, there's a song on here that Greg Allman, you know, I was doing a song in the studio, and, you know, I played with Greg back in the day, And Greg came in and goes, "Hey man, I really like this song. It's called Motherlode, and it's all about the gold miners and the digging and everything." And he came in. He goes, "Look, I can sing half the song. I can't get in trouble with my record company if I sing half of it." So he actually came in the studio, and I sang half, and he sang the other half. And it's a song that ain't out on anything else. It's the cool Greg Allman Goodtime Charlies song. It's on the soundtrack. And so is Eddie Money, Deacon Jones, Guitar Shorty, Charlie Musselwhite, Chief Greenbud. My band's on here. A lot of great songs, which is all in the soundtrack, so it's pretty cool, you know. So anyway, I want to introduce you to a guitar. This Greg Allman gave me this one. It's called, I name all my guitars. I got Sweaty Betty and Josephine, and this is Big Box Betty. And Big Box Betty is signed by B.B. King, James Cotton, Maria Muldaur, Pat Travis, Bo Diddley, James Cotton, and there's B.B. King up on top there, see? You know, even, let me see. Yep. Anyway, Lee Oscar. Remember Lee Oscar from War? So this is Big Box Betty, and I write a lot of songs on her. She's got a good sound to her. Pretty cool, man. She's got a nice sound to her. Well, I think it's time to go now, baby. I had a good time. Everybody knows I'm all Goodtime Charlies on the road. You can be found on Chopper Town. Alright, anyway, folks, I hope y'all had a beautiful time. Make sure you check out BIC Radio, download the app, and get on our radio show. I still got one more hour. I'm going to be playing some cool music on our radio show over here on Bikers Inner Circle, so you can come on over and check the radio show out. And also check out our movie, rebelonthehighway.com, rebelonthehighway.com, and go check out our posters. And man, we got some really cool posters and stuff. I mean, check this out. Is that amazing? See, I mean, even the artwork is done by motorcycle people. There's no Hollywood people. I mean, this is this is Bandito Ricky from Lake Charles, Louisiana, and I mean, it's amazing, all the stuff, the artwork, and yeah, everything we did in this first movie. It's all about motorcyclism. So anyway, I'm signing out. Thank you, Chopper Town. Don't forget to download all the Chopper Town videos and everything, man. They got some really cool stuff. I don't just jump on anybody's Facebook page. It's got to be something to do with preserving motorcycle history, and Chopper Town's doing a good job of doing that. And so, like I said, I appreciate it. God bless y'all. God bless American motorcyclism, and I'll see you next time around the bend.